So as you can see, I think you can clearly see that the side that we did on the rounded side has got a lot more width into there because of the layer pattern, and you can kind of see that. Whereas this, the square layer, yeah, it's got some layers in it, but they're kind of just in that bottom edge. Whereas this has kind of got a lot more going off, a lot more movement. Even though it's not being blow dried or anything, it just looks like it's got a lot more going on. Okay, so we're just going to cut the other side. What I would like to say at this point is I appreciate the fact that everybody has now got on board with what we've got to do. I know that Emma's been quite strong with you. I know we've had a few conversations about this, but guys, we've got no option. Unless we get this 20% done, and this is not going to be a 2 or 3 week thing. You know, you need to all appreciate that unfortunately we could be in this position for 5, 6, 7 weeks. So we've got to keep ticking over. We've got to keep getting them 20% in. And we've got to keep teaching. So we're going to go back to the other side. Warm in here, so try that quickly. I've got a couple of thank yous to say while I'm doing this. Firstly to my eldest daughter for doing all the photography. Can't say she's overenjoyed, bless her, but she's still doing it. To our good friend Sue Hildred Designs, who's done all the graphic design stuff for us in the past, and she's kind of putting all the things on YouTube because I'm rubbish at that, so I appreciate that. I'd also like to welcome our learners that we've got from Positive Approach, our Scunthorpe branch. I know that they've been joining us on some of these videos, so guys, it might be slightly different to our Chloe teaches you, but the fundamentals are exactly the same. Maybe try this, it might be easier, it might not be, okay? But welcome to you as well. So we're going back. I'm just going to continue to the opposite side. Remember, as body positions, obviously remember that we need to swap our body positions. We're not doing this. We're not working round in one direction. That's really, really bad for the lats. What you tend to find within a couple of years, your lats on one side where you're bent are really extended and the others are really contracted. You end up with chronic backache. Hairdresser's biggest worry is not being able to work because of bad backache. So really make sure that we're bending on both sides. So I'm just going to swap his body positions to the opposite side and work around in exactly the same. Pie sections through the back. Thinking about that 20%, that 20 pence piece. So that would be the top of it, and this is the angle I'm going to use now. Section 3, I took a little shimmy across. You better see that angle a little bit better now. Stood directly behind. That's the 20 pence piece, remember. And I'm in the sides, I'm going to over direct these back a bit, protect these sides a bit. So that's come back, and then the final one. Okay, as always, cross check, we're going to do that back in bands again. So this should go short to long. Any slight little bits, clean up. Put to the other side, all independent sections. Band 2. And band 3. So, when we look at this top layer, we'll look at where it falls. My rule, 6 to 8 inches from its perimeter. On hair that's as thick as this, that's as much as you need to layer it through, okay? That layer pattern's going to go up there, it's going to be anti-edge shape instead of coming out and round. It's going to come in and come back out again, okay? So that is as short as you'd want to go on that. So, quick recap. We've gone through long one length. We've then gone through square layer, which is for fine to medium hair. We've gone through long graduation, cutting through its natural fall. And then we've done a rounded layer or 135 layer. When you've completed all these looks, cut it back to one length, redo it again. So we need to see two different versions of it. We need to see the longest you can make it, one length, square layer for graduation, and then rounded layer. That's 3 different looks, 3 different blow dries, 3 different updos. You then cut it back to one length again, and you repeat. We do not need to see updos on your second lot, as long as you're doing 1 lot of updos and all. So 3 lots of updos in total, okay? From this, we're going to go to a long elongated bob, graduated bob, uniform layer, and then we're going to go shorter again. So I'm trying to get at least 18 haircuts out of every block for you, so you're not having to buy lots and lots of blocks, okay? Have a good weekend. I'll see you on Monday.